Hey, Sunday. It's a stump grinding video today. Not the Crown Vic. I'm building something, a video for that on new paint gun and stuff, but that'll be next week. Today we're talking about insurance. But before we talk about insurance, remember to hit that like, subscribe, thumbs up, whatever, and make a comment for the stickers. And the stickers are back here, you see them, and there's also the Stump Grinding Mafia sticker. In order to win, you gotta make a comment, and I pick them every Sunday morning before the video comes out. And then, you know, the computer, I use a program that randomly goes through the comments and picks them. All right. It's open to anyone in the world. And if you haven't got a sticker in the last week and a half, excuse me, I ran out of stickers. I got new ones coming in, so I'm a little like a week and a half behind. Have faith in me, okay? You're still gonna get it. Especially if you're in Canada, it takes like 3 weeks to get to Canada for some reason. It's the U.S. Postal Service. God bless them. Anyway, back to the deal about insurance. I'll tell you myself from personal experience. I used to own a tree company, and then, you know, as some of you know, I went into the stump grinding business 20 years ago. In the beginning, I kept my tree insurance, right? Tree insurance is very expensive because some of you guys are in the tree business. You know what I'm talking about. Because you're dealing with things of dropping a tree on a house, dropping a limb, people falls, all types of deals. It's a high risk for an insurance company. So for years I used a tree company insurance type thing that my insurance provider did. And then one day my insurance professional, and by the way, you don't go to a homeowner insurance person, go to someone that deals with commercial insurance. They call me and says, hey Adam, we're preparing these bundles together for different smaller business, and I got one that I think I could switch you into, and it's cheaper. I said, okay, what is it? She goes, since you don't climb trees or do that part anymore, what about a landscaper's policy? I was like, sounds good to me. I pay a little bit less than $1,000 a year, you know. Comes out to, I don't know, 90 something bucks a month I pay. And I carry $1 million worth of liability, and because I had those contracts with certain big companies. So go to a commercial person, see if they have a bundle that deals with landscaping, because, you know, landscapers do dig, and anytime you also have something that you're digging, it's a liability there that you might hit a line. So in landscaping policies, you have to look and talk to your insurance agent. Mine covers me, okay? Also, something else in your insurance, you look at what your deductible is. That means how much comes out of your pocket first should you need them, okay? And that also lowers or raises your premium. I'm not an insurance expert. This is something you talk to your insurance expert about. Also, if you have a new, let's say you have a loan on a machine or new machine, you see if what your policy covers you on your equipment. Right? Mine covers me on my equipment. Some policies don't cover you on equipment. A friend of mine had his ditch witch stolen and the dump trailer that I sold him years ago. His insurance had full replacement value to where he bought that stuff cheaper from me years ago, and insurance paid him, you know, it cost more to replace it. Insurance replaced it for, you know, a higher price. So it was a great policy. He was amazed himself, so he lucked out. He's a blessed man, and I'm happy because he runs a fantastic company. Him, his brother, and then 2 other Hispanic, Puerto Rican like myself, workers. Top-notch landscaping / tree company. Anyway, so that's my little tidbits about insurance. Okay? And there's 2 more things I want to discuss with you. And I don't want to bore you, but there's one thing, I'll make the one thing last, and this part I got to tell you. On Facebook, on several stump grinding sites, Facebook groups I belong to, those groups were designed for several things. You know, you break down outsourcing of parts or how to fix your machine, there are some fantastic men. I call them men, they are. That come immediately on there and tell you, hey, here's the part number, or I crossed it over to this, or if you need to take that part off, you do this, you do that. I mean, there's so many very, very, very helpful men out there. And, to you guys, I salute you. That's what it's about. But this week, I got a problem. Some new guys go in there, and they show and they say, hey, I did this job, okay? And, it only took me 20 minutes, or it only took me, or I did this job in 30 minutes or an hour, and I made $150 or $200. And some guys are jumping all over these guys because, hey, you undercut, you did it too cheap, this, that, whatever. There's a lot of factors people are not considering before they jump someone online. All right. One thing they're not understanding is different parts of the country get different amounts of money for stump grinding. Okay. There's no hard set rule, but generally in an area, right? If I'm in New York, New Jersey, or whatever, something like that, it's very expensive to do anything. It's just like plumbing or electrician. Call a plumber or electrician over there. They got more expensive. They got taxes out the wazoo, where they live. I mean, they got gasoline costs more. A lot of stuff comes into factors. They got to charge more. Same thing with a stump grinder or a tree guy. Same thing. Some guys might be on the West Coast. Same thing you do. Some guys might live in the LA area or whatever. And it costs a fortune to live there. Gasoline's out the wazoo. You got to charge more. And then some of us live in the Midwest or areas where things are cheaper, I mean, my gasoline is a lot cheaper. I'm under $3 for gasoline. My diesel's under $3 for diesel. I mean, my expenses are a lot cheaper. My insurance is based on the part of the country I'm in. My insurance is cheaper than a lot of these guys, all right? My car insurance is cheaper. So, I mean, I can charge less. All right, so some of these guys jump on some guy that says, hey, I made $150 in 30 minutes, I made a post, and I told them up front, I don't care if you tell me I'm number one or whatever, and, rip me a new rear end for saying it or whatever. I'm proud of you for going out, getting off your freaking rear end and trying something. You're feeding your family. You're doing something. You know what? Maybe the guy doesn't have a $50,000 or $30,000 stump grinder. Maybe he bought a used grinder. He got $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 tied up. He can afford to do a stump for $150. He don't have much outlay in it. He's still making money, and God bless you. We all started somewhere. Don't get mad at, he's undercutting. Do you know what, guys in my town? They talk privately. Some other guys, independents and all. And they say, well, Adam and his group, they I call it my mafia, I mean, that's just means my family. It means guys that used to work for me and now they went out on their own. We take care of each other, right? So they say that us group, we drive prices down, yada, yada, they're upset that the price should be this high or whatever. You know what? I go out 6 to 10 times a week. That's 5 days a week. Saturdays, I go out too for half a day. If I want, I could work 7 days a week. I've been in this business a long time. I started when it was freaking $2 a diameter inch. And, I worked my way up because times change and money, inflation. You got to come up in price for equipment. I understand, all right? Don't throw the finger at the guy, whatever. I've made a fortune in this business, and it wasn't because of the machine. It was because of me. You'll make a fortune in this business, whatever you're doing, mowing, whatever, because the business that you're in, it's you. It's you. You are your business. At the end, like I tell you, in December, I'm shutting down. Christmas Eve is my last day for my business. I'll be around for you guys. Maybe I'll be buying and selling equipment and showing you how to fix stuff still. I've decided to continue that part on. But as far as grinding, I'm out, okay? I was giving on my business. I had a hard time even giving my business away because I run it a certain way, right? I believe in humanity. My prices go up and down, yes. It depends. I go to an 80-year-old woman or whatever, or a little house or whatever, I'll adjust my price. Give me a finger, I don't care. You know, this week I was so pissed off reading this crap about, you know, the industry standard, da, 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 da. What industry standard on pricing is it? It depends where you freaking live or what part of the world you're in. I watched a video the other day in India. A guy on the street was shaving a guy. Gave the best shave I've ever seen in my freaking life. You know how much the guy charged? I asked some guys at the gym. I told them about the video. How much do you think he charged? I asked a guy in India, from India, the best buddy of mine. How much do you think he charged? Oh, probably about $5. But it was 30 cents. And then the guy gave him a 30 cents tip. So he got 60 cents for shaving a guy's face. It just depends where you're at, okay? And the guy, the shaving guy, had pride in what he was doing. We all got to start somewhere, okay? So don't curse the guy you see. You know, let's put it into lawn mowing sense. Because I used to be in the mowing business 20-something years ago, all right? 20-something years ago, I was mowing yards for $25. And there was other guys mowing for $30 or whatever. Depends whatever they were doing. Some yards are bigger, some yards are smaller, whatever. I was happy. I did a professional job. I did a great job. I was good with my money, right? And then I saved my money. I got better equipment. This, I got, you know, I came around when the first, back then, we didn't have zero-turn mowers. The best we had was the ones you had a silky. And you, sorry. I'm getting on the soapbox. I got to retract myself. And I'm typically not this way. It's just some things this week really struck me wrong, all right? If you're out there and I see you busting your kahunas, I don't care what you're doing, wrenching, whatever you're doing, and you're doing it for your family, and I don't care, you did a brake job and you only charge $60 or whatever. And someone says, oh, you only charge $60 a labor? Yeah, but it only took me 30 minutes to do it or an hour. And you know, it was extra money to feed my family. Thumbs up. I know some guys got a shop, they got overhead, they got this, that. To each their own. To each their own. To the small guy, I'm saying this, I love you to death. I'm always here to help you. To the other guys, I still love you too. If you don't like me, God bless you. It's okay. You got the right not to like me for what I just said. All right. And there's, you know what? There's another YouTube channel out there. I'm going to tell you something. The guy's good. He's a lot younger than me. I'm going to be 60 years old. He's younger than me. He's not a very, very young man, but he's younger than me. Okay? I'm not sure how old you are. I'm saying probably 35, 40 years old. I could be wrong. I don't know. He looks like a very hard-working man. I love his videos too. I think it's called Kingsman, all right? And he's part of the groups and stuff. Thumbs up, brother. I love your videos too, you know? And I hope you carry on after December about the stump grinding part. Machinery part, I'm carrying on, but as far as the grinding aspects and all, I hope you carry on and take over and help people like you do. There's not enough of us out there, all right? To you guys that always make good comments to me, give me thumbs up, I can't tell you thank you enough, you know? So, today's thing was about insurance. Look for a landscaping policy, all right? Then we had me and about going out there and hustling your behind off. Do it for your family, all right? And then the final chapter is about another video channel that's fantastic. Okay, so I'll put a link in the description to the guy's channel, okay? Because I want you to watch his deal, all right? By the way, he makes guards. I think he's patenting some about these, I don't know. I'm not sure what they're made out of. Some type of a plastic polymer or whatever. He's making shields. And I'm sure soon he'll have them available. And maybe I'll work something out with him to where I'll buy one or whatever, and I'll do a review of it for you too. I'll look at it and whatever. He's a stand-up guy. Never met him, but I could just tell he's a stand-up guy. Anyway, that's it for this week. Remember the stickers. Give me a like, thumbs up, or whatever. I'm over 3,000 subscribers for a guy in a little shop and, you know, whatever. And you know what? I believe in a little man. I went from nothing to something. And I never forgot where I came from. If you ever see me out there, which you probably will, I plan on, in the future, after I retire from grinding, Anytime I'm traveling around the country, I may look up some of you and come make a video of you grinding, or just me meeting with you, you showing me your equipment, your outfit, or how your business going. And I plan on going to all the different manufacturers. They got something new coming out, they'll call me, I'll come out and I'll see them and I'll look at it, okay? It doesn't necessarily mean I'll be running it, but I'll look at it. I'll give you my opinion, you know? That might be worth 2 cents, I don't know. Anyway, God bless you all. See you on the next one.